thanks for coming, Mike. I really appreciate it, man.
I appreciate you having me.
Man, one thing I know, man, you got to have courage to be doing what you're doing because, let's be honest, down in 7R, what we call a particular area in Cleveland, a lot of gang activity. Well, they say there's a lot of gang activity. You know, that's what they say. You know, we don't know what really goes on, but you know, well, we know. But, you know, I'm not sure if it's called gang activity. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm not going off the news on this one. You know what I'm saying? I'm going with my own eyes on this one, boy. Trust me. You know what I mean? But it goes down. Nonetheless. And this brother has a business that's real popular in the city, and everybody goes down there despite what's going on. I think that has a lot to do, and it says a lot to your character, sir. I appreciate you coming.
Appreciate you having me.
Man, how do you do it, man? I mean, down there, it's like you're policing your own area right now.
Yeah, it's like some of the things the young brothers doing, you know, you got to kind of understand where they're coming from. Not to support or, you know, they mean well, but sometimes we do well. We mean well, but we do wrong as a people, you know.
Right.
So, you know, we can survive down there because they're us. They're our children.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And if you know yourself, you know them.
Right.
You know, and we kind of know it's like a lot of things they do is out of fear, you know. It ain't, sometimes they're not who they portray themselves to be.
Right.
We know them, you know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like they want to express themselves, but they might just be doing it in the wrong way.
Right.
But, you know, we kind of understand them. You know, they understand where we coming from. It's like with me, you know, if you're working for good go win every time. But when I was their age back in the day, I used to, you know, be working for good, but I was working for the devil part-time. So, you know, I understand how it worked, you know, and I had to learn you can't do. You know, you can't work for, you know, good and evil.
Right,
so,
at the same time.
But I understand evil, and evil don't, you know, I'm not afraid of evil.
Well, you understand evil. I got to ask you then, you know, before you moved down there and opened your doors, were you aware of the situation in that area?
Right. You know, I had a place on 79th and Superior. It's called Googie's now. They got Flawless Barbershop in there.
Right.
But all that building was mine in the 80s, you know, and so I was right down there. It was something, you know, I know about Superior. I was, you know, come up on Superior.
Right.
But you know, I know this, you know, one thing, you know, I know the relationship has not been really good with black and white, you know, how we got here to Africa and all that. But I know one thing about that white man. When he coming up in here. I mean, when he came to America, it was a lot of trial and tribulation. But he came and he saw it and he conquered.
Right.
And he, you know, you can't show no fear. Now, what he did was wrong, I'm saying, but you got to kind of approach life the same way, Jack. You got
can't show no fear. You got to
step into
it.
You got to be willing to die for what you want. So what we doing down there, like you was talking about Lil Africa, you know, I was like sitting around, I'm thinking, you know, they got Little Italy, you know, and they got Chinatown.
Right.
You know, they got the Jewish district. You know, they got all these, and all we got is the ghetto. But we got Little Africa already. But we just we didn't name it Little Africa.
Right.
We're not building nothing.
Right.
When you learn from a lot of people, you know, they're like the concept, like, you know, I talked to different people, the ex-councilman, when I was working with Fannie Lewis before she passed, and I was telling her, we need a Little Africa, Miss Lewis. And
what was her response when you said that to her?
Well, a lot of our people, you know, she's not here to, you know,
Right.
But I'm gonna say, it's like sometimes what you see, other people can't see. Now, Miss Lewis had great vision. Everybody know that. So, you know, I can't even, you know, me and Miss Lewis. How can you put my name in the same breath as Miss Lewis as far as like love and support for people? But sometimes, you know, you have to do what you need to do, and then somebody else is
political
greater.
Establishment,
right? And then they catch up.
Right.
So what we're going to do, we're going to create a Little Africa, and, you know, just doing it. And one thing I learned about our people, black people, you can't tell black people nothing. You just got to do it.
Right.
And they're going to show. Martin Luther King tried to tell black people.
Right.
Malcolm
He's
X.
not fun.
Everybody, you know.
He's not fun.
Right. You can't tell black people nothing. You got to do it. And right. And the good ones are the ones that come on board.
Right.
And the ones you don't need, the ones you don't want, they're not coming no way.
Right.
You don't want them no way.
Right.
So they're gonna keep doing what they're doing. And which is not, you know what it is? It's so ugly down here.
Right.
And you got to create that pocketness of beauty.
And
they gonna come.
That. Right.
See, you got to create an oasis.
Right.
I was talking to a guy the other day, and he was saying, like, we need love, we need love, we need love. I said, man, we don't need love. Love is here. God is love. You understand?
Right.
It's not like the world don't have love in it. What the people in the inner city, in my opinion, we all got opinions, we need hope. See, even like you was talking about gangs earlier, see, love, gang members love each other.
Right,
you understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Ku Klux Klan and everybody. I mean, people love each other.
Right.
But we need hope, man.
Right.
There ain't no hope down here.
Right.
So it's like a hopeless situation.
Yes, sir.
And like after that police killing, I was at the rally, the forum at the Great Abyssinia Church, and the official was asking why, and some of the pastors was like, why this happened down here? Why this happened in the inner city? Why? And I came late, so when you come late, you keep your mouth shut and you listen.
Right.
But the one in East Cleveland, I was early. I was there, and I saw from the inception of it. And it was the same questions being asked. Why? Why did the police come through here? Why do they shoot up our people like that? And it's simple. Now, when I got to speak, I told them it's simple. Tribalism and economics. See, we hate each other. And and I told them, I said, I know my words is not going to find a home in your heart.
Right.
But the truth is the fact we hate each other. And as long as we hate each other, we broke up in these tribes, these sections, these streets, we don't patronize each other, nobody's going to respect us. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Economics, if we don't own nothing.
Now, let me stop you for a second, because we were having candid conversations, and you're in the middle of partnering with businesses around your business to create that oasis, that environment of Lil Africa. Am I correct?
Right.
Speak to that right there.
See, what we got to do, this is how you have to do, and it's a shame, it's sad. It's almost you have to trick black people to do business with you. See, I don't sell, the Miss Wendy at the kitchen, she don't sell 50-cent wings because she don't make no money off 50-cent wings. But if she charge any more, nobody coming out. She got the best food, people tell us, in town. But if she charge anything more than 50 cents, they're not coming. I'm trying to tell you, almost have to trick black people to do business with you. So she don't make no money off them wings. She try to make money off other things. You follow what I'm saying?
Right.
So just like back in the day when I had the club, Vices and all that. And my brother told me, he said, ain't nobody coming to 79th and Superior to no nightclub.
Right.
To nightclub. I said, yes, they will. So when I opened, the first person I had down was Babyface in L.A. And everybody was there. You follow me? And then they'll come. It's like we got to trick black people to come.
Right.
Because we got this hatred toward each other, this jealousy. And I understand. See, I'm not just bashing. I understand the hatred. It's like, man, when everything is taken away from you. You so cold-blooded. I mean, people pounded you for years and years, told you was a nigga. Can I say that?
Yeah.
They said you was a nigga. Now you call yourself a nigga.
Right.
Now who want to be a nigga, man?
Right.
The worst thing on earth is a nigga. You understand what I'm saying? Just think about a nigga. I was a nigga, believe it or not. I was born a black man, but I became a nigga when I got into a drug conspiracy. I was a nigga. Nobody but a nigga sell dope to his own people. See what I'm saying? But sometimes you get to a point, you get so tired of your own people, you say, forget it. You do like the Uncle Toms and the niggas downtown. Believe me. And you just say, I'm going to get mine. But God didn't want that for me. You understand what I'm saying? So I was born a black man, I became a nigga, now I'm a black man again. It's like, it amazes me, how in the world can all our fine black sisters, whatever have you, and they have to go buy their products or their cosmetics, everything, their hair products or whatever have you, from somebody else. That just blows my mind. That we don't like the gas stations. But I'm saying, like my man Noah on 74th and Superior had the gas station. It's like he had his gas station and it's do all right. But as soon as he leased it, he still own it. As soon as he leased it to the Arabs, now it blow up. So we sick, man. We sick. We sick. But see, what's going to happen? What we have to do, we have to put each other out there. See, you know what I call them?
You said we got to call them.
Right, we got to call them out. I'm talking about the politicians, man. Any politicians, the sports figures. It's like this. Let's say we got a sports figure for the Browns or whatever. You notice, they don't come in the hood.
Right.
Them Negroes, them Negroes, when they go out, they go to North Olmsted. That's where they live. That's where they go out. That's who they pick up in the commercial, little white kids. I ain't got nothing against little white kids. That's who they hug in the commercials. That's the schools they go to. Right. So we got to call them out. So it's cool. That's accept that man do what he want to do. That's so cool. So guess what we going to do, dude? We ain't buying your jerseys. You understand? We ain't coming to see you play. We ain't going to do none of that. If you're a rapper, you the same way. See, if you're the rapper, if you're the same way, if you're a politician, don't come around here trying to prostitute yourself to us every time when it's election time.
Right.
It's like, dude, you know, we see you as much as we see the white politician. And like I was saying at a meeting in East Cleveland, and wherever I go, I tell them the same. Man, when I was young, when Carl Stokes was running, and I thought we didn't hardly have no black police, no black politicians, no black firemen. And I'm thinking when Carl Stokes won, the world was going to change. You know, I was like 14, 13 years old, but I was in the Afro Set, the Black Nationals Organization. And I'm thinking, wow, this is a milestone. But guess what? We got black politicians, black lawyers, black police, black everything. And it's worse. It's worse. All you got to do is think it. It's worse.
Why do you think that is?
Because they for themselves. They look out for themselves. You got, and I take that back. I'm going to take that back. I ain't going to say black. I've misspoken. We got Negroes. See, we got to elect some black people. See, if you don't, you can't just love black people. It can be, to me, it's even, I have gotten in trouble a couple times because I don't just love black people. I'm in love with black people. And it can be a thorn because black people crazy. You understand? I'm being honest. I'm being honest. It's like being in love with a woman that don't love herself. So if she don't love herself, she don't love you. I know we all been in love with somebody that we may have been together first, but now she don't want you no more, and you still chasing her. That's how Martin Luther King did with black people. That's how Malcolm X. Man, think about this, man. When I was a kid, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X. I remember that. I was there. I was out there.
Right.
And look, check this out, man. My father had a place on 7th Superior that I wound up owning in the future, right? Right there at Googie's. My father used to own that, and then me. But listen what I'm saying. In 1967, 68, you could not go across that yellow line because white people were key. Anybody my age or a little younger know Sawinski, Pulaski, across north of Superior. So if you went over there, white people, it was an unwritten rule. That's the north side is for all the black white people, and the south side is for black. Right. And then white people were key. A lot of black, look it up, it's up. Man, blacks got killed going down Sawinski Park. War trying to get. Now guess what, brother? Here's 2013, and now if you go across the north side, the black people are key. Wow. Think about this. Yeah. Not a black, listen, when I was a teenager, white folks would kill us on 79th and Superior. Now black people would kill us on 79th and Superior. Wow. You understand? Ain't that deep, brother?
That's deep.
You understand what I'm saying? But see, we got to call them out. We can do something about all this, see? Right. All we got to do is come together. Like I tell people, I say, the white man's greatest strength is his weakness. Right. And our greatest weakness is our strength. What I mean by that, man, there's nobody on earth can outrun black people, out sing them, out. You know, I'm saying there's people just as good, but not better. Even Obama proved intellectually we can compete with anybody. Right. White people, on the other hand, was like weaker in areas. So what we would do, we would like use fire to cook with or whatever. He used fire to make guns and weapons because he had the strength. You understand? We would be in the jungle with a spear and a little diaper-looking thing on. When we go chasing lions, he would have to fight, and we want to fight, we fight like that. When he fight, he put on all the armor. He couldn't even hardly walk because his weakness. But guess what? His weakness make him stronger because he do things to make him stronger. Our strength make us weak because we think we so strong we don't need. We ever hear? I don't need no nigga. I'm rolling by myself.
Right.
See, we so strong and make us weak, man.
Right.
You follow what I'm saying?
Right.
And I hear people talking about all the time. You know, good people, good loving people come and tell me what Negro, I'm going to quit saying the word nigga, but that's what they are. But the Negroes see the Negroes hate black people. Right. You understand what I'm saying? Right. So I'm going to take that back when I say black people hate each other. It's the Negroes, man. Right. The niggas, the Negroes, man. They hate it because just like me, when I came up, like I said, I was born a black man, man. I was in the middle. I'm still a black now. You see, I'm on the only business, black-owned business, got the black, red, and green flag flying in my place right now.
Wait, now you've given the political establishment a chance. I remember being down there, and you had there was a meeting for the Democratic candidates that was running for office.
Oh, that comes down.
You know, for what were they running for?
Mayor Jackson was down there when he ran. When the prosecutor, prosecutor forum. You know, right after the prosecutor forum, we had a problem. You know, that was you. We ain't gonna speak on that. But right. But what I'm saying is, this is what it is, man. We have to hold them accountable. Right. And I got my ways to hold them accountable. Right. And like, listen, I'm not gonna sit up on TV and nowhere else and talk about if I was, because I'm into singing the gospel. In fact, let me put a plug in from a church, New Direction Church of God in Christ, right on Giddings, man. I play every Sunday there. I play guitar, sing.
You play guitar there?
Oh yeah. I'm a guitarist. I'm saying a lot of people don't even know that. And then the music director, Sister Yolanda Kennedy. It's a beautiful church. Pastor Webb. I'm not just plugging. I'm trying to tell you. And the reason I can work with them affiliates because they love themselves, they love God, and they love black people. You understand? But you got some people become Muslim, they ain't black no more. Hey, I'm a Muslim, I ain't black. You got some Christian, but they become a Christian. I ain't a Christian, I ain't black no more, I'm Christian. Nah, dude, if you're a Muslim, like right now, I'm a Christian, I go to Christian church, I can be a Muslim tomorrow, but I can't stop being black. I can change that. They don't understand that. They just misguided. We so misguided. Like I tell people doing these celebrations, I'm trying to get a lot in, but what I'm trying to tell you, one of our problems, man, it's like, people come and tell me, they say, Mike, New Year's coming up with you, and I ain't doing nothing. Christmas, I ain't doing it. I said, man, black people celebrate so much. We got the least to celebrate, but we celebrate the most. You understand?
What you know about that? Real talk. Real quick, let everybody know where they can come down and check you out at. What's the address?
68th in Superior, 6816 Superior, the kitchen, Lil Africa Village. People think that is Lil Africa, but it's not. I wasn't allowed to put Lil Africa on the street no way, so I just put it on the side of my building. See, the building's not Lil Africa Village. I want that area to be Lil Africa Village. You follow what I'm saying?
Appreciate you,
so I just put it on the side of the building, bro.
Give it up, Mr. Mike Nelson.